I want healing potions.
You want healing potion? How many?
Trying to think. Because I want to use a platinum in order to buy it, but I'm trying to think, how much do I want? Because that'd be a number.
15 gold per healing potion.
Yeah.
Is there a truth potion?
What did you say? You're very quiet.
A truth potion?
Truth potion?
Yeah.
How about 4? That'd be 60, right?
4 would be 60 gold? Yeah, you can buy 4, sure.
And that's great healing?
Greater healing, yes. Truth potion.
She would hand the shopkeep the platinum.
Yeah, he's very appreciative of your tip. Your 40 gold tip.
She'd be wanting change.
Oh. He's very sad now. Yeah, no, he'd give you the 40 gold. Very disheartened.
Look what you've done.
She'd give a meek, I'm sorry.
What you've done, Satara. Had that poor man's hopes up.
Let's see. Truth potion, I'm unsure of.
If it exists, I just want to know, that's why.
I don't think so. You'd be looking at stuff like mind control, but that's like super, like, not gonna be in the shop. It's very, very like, you know, expensive and rare.
Yeah. Worth a shot. I was gonna have fun if it was a thing.
Okay. Well, who else wants silly potions?
Story.
Potion man.
I don't know what to buy, because, I don't know. I'm like falling asleep on accident. I cannot think of any good potions to buy.
Are you
I'd
there
have a
anyway?
week, to say the least. I'll meet everyone there, but...
Okay. Cool. Well, never mind then.
Yeah, I just don't know
How
what
much
to
would
buy right now.
potions of invisibility be?
Invisibility potion, shit, 30 gold? Is that fine?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Because I'd want her to get 2 of those.
Just another 60 gold.
Yeah.
We just got fat cash, like that's not much.
You got an insane amount of money.
Yeah.
You could buy a house.
We do. No, I want to honor Goran
She
by living
ha-
at home.
She would hand another platinum piece to the person and ask for 30 golden change and 2 invisibility potions.
An actual tip this time.
Yeah, because
Okay, he's just back to being chipper. He gets your change and your potions right to you. Those would give you about 10 minutes of invisibility each. Just swig it and then you go whoosh, you know?
Do you have acid?
This person's not a poison seller, they are a potion seller.
there's
Worth
a
a
potion
shot.
of poison.
It's a potion of poison.
I
I
would
would
like that's how I found
this
invisibility. I looked up potions. And I see potion of poison right there.
That's true.
Potions. It'd be in. I'm gonna go on that D&D website. Hold
There's
on.
mind reading.
Yeah, there's mind reading, but there's no truth
have that?
serum.
Wait.
Mind reading, I mean, like, they can just kind of, you know,
Not think.
Wait.
just like me for real.
Head empty.
Oh, I thought it could be like, oh, I could tell what freaking fear you have. There's a reason why I want to know their fear specifically. Items.
Bum,
Poisons.
bum, bum.
Be there. Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, there's
He's
a lot
looking
of
at the poison list.
Animal friendship.
Wyvern poison?
As y'all are looking over that, well, as Enzo is spaced out and in his head
Truth serum.
screaming
baby!
about, it's a poison, not a potion. I said this is not a poison person. It's a potion seller.
I'd like to go to a poison cellar.
There's no poison seller.
Damn it.
It's gonna be something you have to make on your own. As Enzo's locked in his mental den and screaming about poisons, a cloaked figure kind of peeks its head into the shop and notices Sitara standing there. It kind of like beckons to you.
Me?
Yes.
Which him?
She would stand there a moment, just kind of staring, like look around, like, am I sure I want to do that? So she'd just kind of be standing there a minute, like not actually moving, like looking really hesitant as her tail probably swishes anxiously. So she wouldn't really move.
There's a pipe that blows bubbles.
Yeah. After noticing that Sitara's not moving, the person comes in and just kind of grabs your hand
God.
and pulls you out of the shop and into another shop.
Oh,
One full of little trinkets, it seems. Kind of they kind of spin on their own. They seem to be magicked in some sort of way, and they promptly ask you for the hatchet you're holding.
Wait, do I?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm the one with the hatchet too.
You
Can I-
both have hatchets. You're locked in your mental den screaming about poisons.
She'd be
This
like,
person-
I'm sorry, what?
The hatchet. I know you have a hatchet. Can I see it?
Why do you want it?
There's something about it. I have a hunch. Can I see it or not?
If you'll give it back to me.
Oh yeah, I don't
after,
want
like-
to keep it.
Okay. You don't want to keep it. You just
I don't
want
want to keep it. I need to see it.
Okay, then I feel better. She'd say as she hesitantly pulls the hatchet out of her cloak and hands it to
Ma'am,
this mysterious.
If I wanted to keep it, I wouldn't have asked you for it.
Okay.
This person just looks over it for a minute, kind of traces the blade with their finger, nicking themselves slightly, shaking their hand off because it did sting. They seem content with what they've seen with it, and promptly tells you it's magic.
It is.
It is enchanted. Their hunch was correct.
What is it enchanted with?
I'm not sure. I'm not going to identify it for you. Was there another one with this?
Yeah, there was a second one. My associate has it.
Okay. So
Don't know where he is.
I don't. You would know where he is, though.
Huh?
You would know where he is. He was right next to you about
Oh,
like
was
5
he?
seconds ago.
I
Yes,
thought
he was in the
I
potion
thought
shop.
he was at a different place. She wasn't paying
No.
attention to him. She thought he wandered off.
He stopped existing when she turned her back.
No, he knelt down and she didn't see him anymore.
Object permanence.
Yeah, she used the potion of invisibility on him. If you can get that other one, I think it might work. Because it's kind of like half here. There's like half the amount of magic there should be.
Okay.
You might be able to identify it yourself if you focus on it for a little bit. If you have both,
I see. Okay.
it's kind of what they give to you.
Okay.
And they give the hatchet back, of course.
Hmm. She'd once again tuck it safely in her cloak. And then kind of look around the place because it looks magical. There's like trinkets. She likes trinkets.
There's trinkets and staves. There's those little things in there.
So, what kind of things do you have here? Now that I'm looking at all the things.
All sorts of enchanted doodads. Not really much of a combative sort of place, but I can entertain kids or a particularly dim-witted person.
Bad.
How about anything that would make it easier to befriend an animal? Because I have a problem.
I don't.
That's
they're a
upsetting.
little dumber than kids. And I'm not really. I don't have like a chew toy. I don't have like an enchanted chew toy. I'm sorry.
I just like having pet animals. As you can see by my Max here, she'd say as she pets the wolf beside her.
Yeah. Yeah. He'd wave to the dog.
I like dogs.
If you do happen to have anything that makes it easier to tame wild animals, let me know if you see me around, please.
Okay. Remember about the hatchet.
Uh-huh.
Glad I got that right.
You have a good day.
You too.
She'd wander off to go find Enzo then.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Is there anything else that people wanted?
Potions.
You want more potions? What other potions do you want?
I haven't purchased any.
You said you didn't know what you wanted before, so.
Well, there's no poison shop, so I'm just looking at the potions.
You could get the mind reading potions.
I don't want to.
Don't.
It doesn't tell me their fear, it tells me their thoughts, okay?
Well, you could take it without them being aware that you took it and, like, probe them to tell you what their greatest fear is. They might not say it, but they might think it.
Get a potion of gaseous form.
Why?
You want to be gas real bad.
You convinced me. I'm in.
20 gold.
You know what? Fine, I'm in, actually. Yeah, I'll do it.
20 gold for a potion of gaseous form.
You
Wow.
convinced me.
Cool.
20
thanks.
gold?
Yes, 20 gold.
Alright, yeah. I went from 55 to 35 gold, but I can turn to gas.
Good job.
You are now gas.
She'd go and set her arm on Enzo's shoulder and be like, "Hey, can I see your hatchet real quick?"
Sure.
He just doesn't even question it.
Become gas. I don't need to question
I
why
don't
you
need hatchets.
You just
I am a stink cloud now.
all you can think about is I can become gas now. That's all your character's thinking.
Yeah.
You could fly down someone's throat and choke them.
I was thinking more like I could just wait till the potion effect wears off while like I'm inside them and then they just explode. And then boom.
So now that she has both hatchets, how would she
So you can focus on, like, pairing, basically, with an enchanted weapon, a magic weapon, during, like, rests. Or any downtime, really, but rests are usually when it's done. Attuning to the magic item is what you do.
Could I like try to figure out what it would be because I'm a wizard?
Do you have Identify?
No.
Then no.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be like a long rest, right?
Wait.
Short or long, it's downtime.
Yeah.
Wait, I just realized I cast detect magic like a while back, and this never happened.
When, like, after you got the hatchets? I thought it was before you got the hatchets.
Goran dead, and we already had the hatchets by the time Goran was dead. Yeah.
No.
No, we got the
No,
hatchets
you got the
after
hatchets
Goran was dead.
like
That was
like
after you
half a
stabbed
day
the
after.
child.
You got the
Right,
hatchets
yeah,
after the
you're
child
right.
was
Okay.
nearly
yeah.
killed.
Sorry. Never mind. We're good.
Satara would probably
Um,
hold on to the hatchets for now and go and look for a crossbow shop so she can get a crossbow.
Yeah, that same bowyer you went to before would have just a hand crossbow. I imagine they're not that expensive.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. We're loaded.
What is
Yes.
the +1,
Oh,
plus
they are
2, plus
expensive.
3 that crossbows have? What is
Like
that?
a magic weapon. Like
Ah.
+1 magic weapon. But he's just gonna have like a basic one, so 75 gold. And he'd probably throw in a few bolts for you, like 10 bolts.
Hmm.
Feel free to haggle if you really want to.
Bolt case?
You already have like a bolt case. He's just
Okay. That comes
actually
with
just giving you.
That-
No,
it-
like you personally, you already bought bolts from this guy before, or like arrows or something.
I bought regular arrows, yeah.
It works the same, basically.
Okay.
It's the same. It's a quiver. You
Okay.
can store 'em.
How much would just the bolts be?
He's throwing in 10 for you, but like crossbow bolts are 1 gold for 20.
How much is Bolt of the movie on DVD?
Probably not very expensive, especially in this world.
Okay,
I'm about to look up happy little bard music and put it in the bot. Not the bot, but you know.
Happy.
$25 plus 75 is 100, right?
What'd you say? Sorry.
25 plus 75 is 100, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is again a disgusting amount of arrows. It's 1 gold for 20.
Yeah.
20 bolts, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Be a coward.
Oh.
Do it.
Too much scary music on there.
Lovely weather.
Yeah, Satara, how many?
Hmm?
What did you want? I was waiting for you to like actually.
Yeah,
we didn't.
sorry. I'm trying to think of like how much. I'm trying to think the math. Okay.
Oh,
That's
okay. Yeah,
it.
sorry. Sorry.
Nerd.
She'd try and haggle if she could do 85 gold for 250 bolts total with the bow. The crossbow. Hand crossbow.
Ooh. 85 for 250 bolts
200
and the crossbow?
Yeah.
Huh. Now you're gonna make me do math. Great.
10 gold is like 200 bolts. So it's like 40 extra bolts.
Yeah, he'd be fine with that. Like at that point, it's not that much
Yeah.
more material on his end. He'd be ruining a sheet at that point if he didn't just like knock out those extra bolts. Yeah, he'd be fine with the 85 gold for that entire pair.
Nice.
Anyone else looking for special little things?
Um,
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it's about 5 p.m. at this point. And the world is still your oyster. There's nothing really important going on.
Yeah.
I might head out early today.
That's fair.
I'm like falling asleep, and I'm like, I just kind of gotta survive.
Don't die now.
So,
Yeah, get some rest.
thank you. I will.
It's grounded.
I will be back next week.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. And with piercing, I can make it dexterity, right?
Finesse weapons. It's not piercing.
Finesse
Piercing's
weapons
just a
use
type.
dexterity instead of strength.
You can choose between the two. Right?
I'm not sure. I have to check again.
I thought it was you can choose between the two.
Let me check the rule. Light, range, reach. Versatile.
Roll20 has a little search bar at the top right. You can just look up
I'm
finesse on
looking
there.
through the
When making an attack with a finesse weapon, you choose your choice, or you use your choice of your strength or dexterity modifier for the attack and damage rolls. You must use the same modifier for both rolls. But yeah. Astoria probably is heading back to the pig and pit at this point.
Pagan.
Pig and pit.
We will now live there rent free.
I don't think anybody ever said that. Where would you like to go?
We are living explicitly with rent.
I'm
you
gonna
scoot
have
along somehow.
Satara make a short rest in order to, what's
It is becoming like nighttime very soon, so the group has spent a lot of time
How
frolicking
long would
around the
short
bazaar.
rest be?
4 hours.
Ah.
Hmm?
I see.
Short rests are 4 hours, right?
Short rests are an hour.
Are there an hour? I thought there were 4 hours.
They're an hour, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Because that would mean that a short rest was half of a long rest.
Yeah, that's what I always imagined it would be.
No, they're sitting down for an hour.
Oh, it's at least an hour.
Yeah,
Okay. So it can be 4 hours. It's just
because you can have 2 short rests in a day.
yeah.
You can get the benefit from 2 of them in a day.
Right. Okay. I guess I've just always done short rests or 4 hours previously.
It often doesn't make a huge difference. It only really makes a difference on like days where you're like doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah. So probably it wouldn't matter that much here. But
Yeah.
it is getting later into the evening, so we could just wait until night time.
I'm just
You guys-
impatient and I want to know what's up with the hatchets.
Well, if we move this along properly, I'm kind of just like pushing you guys to
Let's go
back
next.
to the pig and pit.
To the pig and pit.
I'm giving the illusion of choice. Go to the pig and pit.
Okay.
Go to bed.
Go to bed. No, not go to bed. When you get there, there's a letter kind of like pinned to the door.
Ah.
Like an envelope.
We've been
Um,
An envelope.
Yeah, an envelope with a wax seal on it.
I'd want to have Satara take it. To look at it.
Okay, you take it.
Yeah.
There's nothing seemingly familiar about the seal. But popping it open, the letter inside is just like this handwritten, all in cursive sort of will.
Will?
Yes, it is Goran's will.
Oh god.
Long and short of it,
Hmm.
is Goran has left you the pig and pit. He's left the group the pig and pit.
Huh.
I did
Why
just
us?
bartend- I
Oh.
did being a bartender.
He taken a liking to a few members in the group.
Satara.
And a few members he doesn't really like that much, and there is a stipulation at like a footnote at the bottom that says Nero is not allowed in the kitchen still.
I love this.
But he did say he was suspicious that his life was coming to a close soon. But he wanted the people he enjoyed most in his life to be able to stay where they were if they ever so pleased.
My heart.
Am I one of those people he liked?
The
was always
world
the
may
one who
never
gave him
know.
I was always the one who gave him tips.
Nobody will know.
I also gave him tips. I know he liked Satara.
You need to find a medium to figure out if
Satara was
Goran
his
liked
favorite.
you.
I want to pretend Satara was his favorite.
That's very fair.
Arr.
Insight on a letter. No, it wouldn't. It's some people he liked, some people he didn't. It's kind of just how he wrote
One
it.
of the main
There's-
stipulations is just Nero is not allowed.
Yeah,
in the
he
kitchen.
does name specifically one person, and that is Nero.
Even in
um,
death, he hates the Loxodon.
It's very silly. He asks that you take good care of the place. Make sure everything's clean every day. That sort of thing. He kept a good house, I guess. He kept a house.
Where was his room? Did
Yeah.
he just sleep in the kitchen?
He kind of just slept in the kitchen, I guess.
Did he have a bed in the kitchen?
Who knows? Probably not.
You want to roll for perception?
He's kind of just working all the time.
Yeah.
To be
Did
fair,
he sleep?
who knows? Probably not. Oh, the life of a business owner.
Maybe he was one of those who just didn't need sleep, like me, because I don't sleep. I meditate.
He was an orc.
He didn't die of murder. He died from cocaine overdose.
Yes,
Oh
head
my
popped off
God.
because he took too much cocaine.
That's why he felt like he was gonna die soon. His heart was just.
Yeah, his heart exploded. Yeah, a few other rules are like clean off the board when I'm gone. Have a fresh start with it, like the quest board.
Mm.
Make sure to keep up with it. Make sure quest givers are welcome. that sort of thing.
Mhm.